Good evening, everyone. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but today I am starting a new series on Ark. Like I said, I know it's been a while since I've made a series, but I've been quite busy lately, so let's get into this. And we are on Aberration for this series, because I've already got progress on the island with my brother, and I've got progress for Fjordor already, along with Extinction, some of my favorite maps. Also, one noticeable detail about Fjordor that you lot should know is that in Fjordor, towards the middle of the map, it's either towards the middle of the map or somewhere towards the west or east end of the map is a small fort which represents Helm's Deep. It's actually Ark's own little nod to Helm's Deep from Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I thought I'd let you all know about that there, because why not? Especially if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, it's definitely good to know that Ark here has made a few little nods to it. Now, let's pump our levels right quick. And yes, I do have modified stats on here because that's how I usually am. I operate with modified stats, especially when it comes to the weight system and the damage system, because the damage output for the player in base, okay, there in the base stat system just is not much. Same with Fortitude, like, yes, I know this is a survival game, so you don't expect to be doing much damage, but even then, as the player, you should at least be able to do enough damage to actually fight to kill a creature on your own, like a Rex or Spino, without having to pump so much into that one stat. Now, there might be a lot of people who would disagree with me on that, which it's fine. I honestly don't care if somebody disagrees with me. Like, if you disagree with me about the stat system in this, okay, and if you disagree that you prefer the stat system the way it is, that's fine. I don't mind that. Everybody has their own opinion of everything. So if you disagree with me, that's fine. I don't mind. Now, let's finish pumping our levels here. Pump about... a little more now, because we have to deal with Carcanos and Reapers in this map, and Rock Drakes, which are some of the most ridiculous combatants in this game, honestly. Like, they can absolutely crush through most of the creatures in this map. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, we got a little bit of spawn lag here because of where we're at. Because over that way, I'd say there's probably a Spino or something messing up everything, so yeah, we have to deal with that. Also, a favorite creature in this map, actually, which should not surprise anybody, and this creature is also another slight nod to the Lord of the Rings, which is the Ravager. If you look at the Ravager's appearance, where it has like the, I guess you could say, bat ears, well, one thing about the Ravager is it's actually a slight nod to the wargs that the goblins and orcs ride in Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit series, I believe, series of movies, I believe it is. I know the orcs of Lord of the Rings have been riding the wargs and things like that since much before that, actually. Since, like, Tolkien's books and everything like that. Now, let's see here. Where do we want to set up base? Actually, let me look at the map here, because before I'd actually played this map a very long time ago. It was about 2 or 3 months ago when I played this map, so I at least have the idea of like where I want to set base. And I actually marked the location earlier, so let's go ahead and get it ready. Because before I start the video, I had marked a location on the map where I want to set up base, because I set up base there a long time ago, and I remember the location, so why not go there again? Oh shit, that's a basilisk. Damn it. I don't like those guys. And we don't have any weaponry or nothing yet either, so I cannot take that fucker on. Let's just get out of here. Raptors, I think I can handle a little bit better than I can a fucking basilisk. And excuse my language there, but yeah. Like I said, excuse my language. Just sometimes I can't help it. I know YouTube might demonetize the video for this, for my use of language there. But then again, look at a lot of the much more popular YouTubers. There's there who also say cuss words. I believe Jack's, like look at Jacksepticeye, he actually uses cuss words in several of his videos. And there's several other YouTubers, one of them being Coconut B, and I believe OT does as well. OT stands for Oil Team. I definitely recommend you check out their channel. They make a lot of Rust content, and it is extremely good, so I definitely recommend you check out their channel. Now, back to our current situation here of base and tools and everything else. Okay, what? Okay, stamina's solid, health is solid, oxygen's high, that's fine there. Let's pump up damage quite a bit here. Yeah, let's definitely bulk damage a little, and now let's spin our engrams. Also, the way I do this with engrams, you see that little lock up there at the top? Hit that and it says unread engrams, then click island and aberration, and it will give you only the engrams for those respective maps. Essentially meaning you can actually just do that. Not to mention another thing I really like about Ark Survival Evolved here is the fact that you can also go up here to the little search bar. Search up, say you're looking for flak armor and you don't feel like scrolling, just go to flak and just learn flak armor. Then say you want to go to like the stone structures, for example. Go here, hit stone. And that's going to really help you if you're kind of in that. If you're into just like using the search tab instead of going through everything else. And sorry for the thing where it says learned engram, stone triangle foundation, all that. Well, it was just a big mess of learned engrams on the screen there. Here, that's just from where I was learning one singular engram here, like, for example, the stone window frame, okay, which unlocked the stone wall, the stone foundation, unlocked all sorts of stuff there, and also unlocked the thatch and wood versions of it. So, yeah. Let's see, what else would we utilize? Definitely stone hatchet, because that's like one of our earliest tools. Back out stone, go to metal. Yep, metal. And now we can get no shield, no sickle, no spike. I ain't gonna do metal structures. If I'm being honest, I am not a fan of the metal structures. They just aren't worth it. Yeah, they got high durability, okay, but what's the use of high durability for a singular structure when you can just use stone structures, which are like easy maintenance? Because a wood structure is very easy maintenance, but also very easy to destroy, compared to say a stone structure, which is high durability and decent maintenance. It don't take a ton to actually maintain it, allowing you to essentially use stone for your main base, without the issue of having to farm hundreds of metal just to maintain one piece of the building. Not to mention, it also negates the need to utilize tons of cementing paste as well for structure repairs. This is one thing I very much dislike about certain things here and about this is the metal structures. That's like, why would you even use the metal structures if you can just use the stone structure, which is just as good, pretty much. It might not be as strong in terms of durability, but it's strong enough in terms of upkeep. It doesn't require a lot to maintain it. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Also, one thing that I should note about this map in particular, aquatic creatures are at a very low, and flying creatures I don't know about. I don't remember if there are any or not. That's why I'm still getting the flying creature saddles, just in case if there is that chance of a flying creature, such as like a PT or a RG or something like that. Also, PT stands for the Pteranodons, so yeah, in case y'all didn't know that. I'm gonna do a post partial platform dialectical. Oh, and one thing you should definitely know, if you've never played Ark before, particularly, that thylacoleos are extremely good for ground travel, and they're extremely good for combating small to mid creatures. So yeah. Now let's see here. What's our current timage in the video? 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. Well, let's see. Deplore that. Marshall, I don't remember if that's a land or not. Also, the Arthroplora is actually the Shiza, what is it? The Arthroplora is the giant centipede. That's what I was trying to think of. Okay, let's see. RG. Oh, glider suit. Definitely want that. Plesiosaur, nope. Carcanos. Definitely want. What other things here will we need that? Definitely need auto turrets. Don't really need the hazard suit stuff. Hazard suit just isn't my cup of tea in this map, honestly. Especially if you have like a really high fortitude. You can just easily like negate the need of hazard suits and shit. Holoscope. Tyrannosaurus, definitely. Charge land, definitely. Also, there are large portions of the map that are still in the water, but I don't think scuba's really going to be needed since we have really high oxygen. Bento platform. Chemistry bench, definitely. That way we can craft certain things in bulk. As we'll definitely want to be able to craft gunpowder, spark powder, and narcotics for narcotics for trank arrows and trank darts in bulk. Human turret, electric prod, giga saddle, shocking trank, cargo saddle. Okay, that seems to be it for purchase, unless we have. Yes, we do have a couple more levels here. Perfect. I could pump one there into damage, and I'll pump one into weight. Yeah. Then we just go over to the Seville. Let's go over to the lock. There it is. Island. and Aberration. Let's go all the way back down there. Let's see. There we go. Now we can truly begin this series. Weapons, primitive, melee. Let's go to armor. Cloth for now. There we go. Now, let's think. I forgot when you have really high damage in this, you can actually just one-tap boulders and trees. Because it honestly has been a good little while since I played Ark, so yeah. I still remember how to play it, but yeah. Now, something I do know that for a lot of players, if they're just bored and they need something to do, they make weird videos and things like that on the dodos, which I don't understand why. Okay, now let's go back over here and we'll just craft ourselves a full hide armor set because it is stronger than our cloth pieces, so yeah. Let's see. Do the old cloth armor, keep the hide armor, and go weapons, primitive, melee, hatchet, and some spears. Oh great. What does this? Okay, well, all that. Let's see, what else is it dropping down? Because if it's dropping crystal down, that's good for us. Because I can use that and make them an immediate spyglass. Oh, yep. That's a couple of crystal. Any more? Oh, it's a parasol on the ground. That means something's about to eat it. I'm be honest, it's always fun to just watch random creatures just absolutely battle it out and everything in this. Avoid their mushrooms there. Because some of them can actually... Oh, that's a Ravager. Couldn't see its level. Okay, one's dead. But this one's level 4, don't need it. Always look for the higher level ones, because they are much stronger. No, 4, okay, never mind, don't need that one either. But also, if you notice their appearance, they actually do look like the wargs from Lord of the Rings. So what I'm thinking is Ark actually genuinely made them just to be a slight nod to Lord of the Rings, because they have the map for Mordor, which looks fairly similar to Mordor and Middle Earth, so yeah. Also, if I have to, I will adjust screen size here right quick for you so you can see just a bit better. There we go. 1906 is the current timeage of this video. That's fine. Let's see here. Few stegos. I noticed the giant whooping tail there. What is it? Oh, Diplodocus. Yes. Okay, good to know. How long is this stego actually? What level are you? Level 40. Okay, that's actually really good. Level 40, stego could be very, very useful for us. But right now, I just need a, something a little bit of a higher level, possibly. Just mainly need something to act as a pack creature. Like there's a bit of a pack mule. Let's see. Damage could definitely use that boost. Because now we can just kind of decimate anything that comes our way. Now you were that level 40, right? That's level 40. Okay, what about that one over there? Level 16, not that good. Level 16, not that good. Okay, so the level 40 here is the way to go. Okay, good to know. There we go. Okay, so you're the more viable option for knockout. Ooh. Going here, bang. Let him tame, let that guy tame up. Also, certain creatures actually will tame a lot faster depending on the berry type you use. Speaking of, welcome to the team Spike. A new Stego. Also, just in case I didn't get the right saddles and everything unlocked, I actually am going to check my engrams here right quick. Go to our little walk up here. The island now, because we got everything we need from the Aberration. The Equus, I don't generally tame Equus. The Equus is not that good, in my honest opinion. However, personal opinion on it actually is that Equus isn't good. But however, there are a lot of other really good dinos on this map. Okay, what's this thing? So, first main pace, so that's most likely a underwater creature saddle. Underwater creature or amphibious creature. Usually represent a underwater creature if it needs cementing paste in it, because the cementing paste holds the saddle together. Oh, Perminimus. Let's see here. Level 72 Carbon Emis. That'd be a solid ally in terms of, like, tanking. Because compared to a lot of other creatures, the Carbon Emis can really just tank a lot. Let's see here. You got a solid amount of food for now. Let's pump your health up by 1 point. Pump stamina up by about 3 points there. Pump oxygen by about 2 points. Movement speed definitely by a few points. Damage by a point. And then weight by several points. There we go. Weight's good. Health is now fair. Let's go. Lystro. Level 36. I don't need Lystro anymore. Oh, that's a Carno. What level is that Carno? Level 8, and it's fighting level 72 Carbon Emis. Okay, let's not grab at Carbon Emis just yet. What are some of these parsers? Level 12, level 44, that's not half bad. Let's see. Oh, there's a Stego over there. What level is that Stego? Level 16? Eh, not that good. Okay, let's go. What level is this guy? Level are you? Level 60. I must have... Oh no, I must have it. Bulb dogs in this game are extremely useful. Like, they are extremely useful. So having one on your side is very essential. What? You eat berries. What does he eat then? Oh no. Does he eat any of the mushrooms that grow down here? Any of the fungi? Any of the fungus? Maybe? I don't know. He said it's been a little while since I've been on this map. So let's try one of the mushroom types. Nope. This kind. A quark mushroom. Welcome to the team, bully. Okay. Now to feed you. Also, these guys have a very small appetite, so feeding them is very, very easy. Especially considering they eat the mushrooms around the area. So if you ever get any mushrooms, and if you get any berries, like, chuck your berries and mushrooms to them, because they will just chow down on them. Because they're very low food rate, they will actually eat through food a lot quicker compared to larger dinosaurs, which usually have a much larger food capacity. I definitely don't recommend building up their food capacity, because once their food capacity is low, and if you've given them a high food capacity though, they will most likely just either A, run out, or B, they won't even, like, increases charge regen by a lot, increases charge capacity by a lot. Also, these things are bloody cute. He's only got 1000 health. I'm changing that. Let's get him up there in health. Now, come here, you. Here we go. Also, let me see if we can make a Stegospino on my inventory here, because if I can just make the Stegospino. Stegosaddle. Is it Stegospino? Stegosaurus, yeah. I can just make my Stegosaddle now. Awesome. So that means we have a strong mount and a good utility. One good utility creature and one strong mount. That is awesome. Let's see. Stegosaddle right there. Also make a couple of raptor saddles in case if I ever tame a couple of raptors. Same with Trek saddle in case if I tame some Treks. Now, let's equip you. Also, you get 39 more levels. Let's pump another into health. About 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more into stamina. And 1 more in oxygen, 1 more in movement speed. 3 more into damage. 5. And several into weight. And we'll pump a few remainders into other stats. There, we'll just kind of balance up your stats a little bit now. Not necessarily balance, but kind of pump points balancingly into them. Here we go. Heavy plate. Sharpened plate. I think that's what we need to harvest. Berries. Yes. It is. Good. Yeah, essentially these guys can just harvest their own food for them. Hardened plate, which I believe heavy plate generally makes them heavier, more top heavy. But they're doing more damage and can take more damage. There, see? So these guys can actually deal more damage and everything to certain creatures. Not necessarily certain creatures, but most creatures. Actually, what level is that Diplo? 64. Oh, that would be a perfect pack mule. Especially when I open this up to the public for, not necessarily public, but my friends and everything, so we can all just kind of play. Once I do that, and yeah. Is that Tech Raptor? Holy shiza, it is. What level? Level 57. That's amazing. That's amazing OP. Do I want him right now, though, or do I want to wait on him? Because I think it'd be a little wiser to just wait until I have at least a base operation skill. Oh! Your other savages are that are above low level anyway. Let's go by the water here a minute. Hardened plate. Okay, let's see. Yeah, travel scourge is still, but oh, just killed a random Sarko, I didn't even notice it. That's a Karkanos. Oh, that's a Karkanos. That's a very powerful creature on this map. Let's see, level 20. Okay, I think we could take on a level 20 Karkanos. Let's try it. Let's test our luck. Let's see if we can fight a Karkanos or not. Yep. Easy. Okay. So essentially our Stego isn't just tanky, but also extremely heavy hitting. Also definitely gonna need Silica Pearls. I can get them. Oh, Bully! Where'd Bully go? Hold up. Okay, follow me, sweet team. Oh, I just seen a Spino over there. Bully's moving fast. Come here, you. Okay, I've seen that Spino. Definitely want to check that out. Where'd he go? He was just over there. Oh, there it is. Level 28 Spino. Okay, never mind. I'm not. Oh, we got. Y'all did. Oh, that's a Sarkon Piranha. With both them. What? What mine's staying up base on the shoreline here, because that gives us access to a good amount of silica. We'll also have access to a solid amount of water and wood and stone for our construction. And if anything, we could always just build a boat and travel across the water to get to a different location for base. Let me check here actually. Yeah, we gotta go across the water anyway just to go towards where I marked the base location on the map. Okay. So let's do that right quick. Let's get ourselves a bunch of resources ready to roll, and we are going to make ourselves a boat. Unless you want to be our boat. Actually, let's use Spike as the boat. Because I'd rather utilize my resources towards the structure itself rather than anything else. Let's go and actually craft structure pieces, foundations, and whatnot. So let's go to here. Let's go to structure, bed. First we'll make a bed. I don't need either of those right now, actually. A mortar and pestle. A pair of forges. And foundations. One with double doorway at least. Let's go. Actually, does this guy have any levels? By chance, yes he does. 5 into that, no, 3 into oxygen. Here we go. Now, also watching around us, see if I can see any more like spinos or anything, because it'd be awesome to actually find a high level. Because spinos, what level is that one over there? Level 12? Not that I have a level. So now we're taking the fight underwater to it. What about the Carcanos? What level is it? Level 4? Not worth it at all. What level are you? Level 76 Dare Curse, okay. There we go. Let's head on over to the new base. Oh, Carcanos over there. Level 32, that is so much better. Alright, time to leave the creatures here. Alignment of the piranhas. Let's go. Oh, also there's a Spino sitting there too. What level is it? Level 12? Ah. Let's go help back Carcanos though. Whoa! Okay, hold on for some minute here. Damn. Kill that Sarko. Ah, we killed the Carcanos. It was just way too low health. Oh well. Oh, ton of organic polymer and everything. Well, that's good for us, I guess. Arrow, strength arrow, and Sarko scale. And you just aren't worth it. Another Spino, maybe that Spino will be more worth it. Nope, level 12 as well. There aren't any good leveled Spinos around this area. Which is not good for us, because we need at least a halfway decent level Spino. I'm serious, we do. We need one that's at least a halfway decent level. If we find one that's, say, like level 34, I'll take it. I'll take a level 34 Spino. But so far we've been running into these low level, no good ones. Oh, what's this? Some sort of geyser? Where are you? Oh, gas veins. Okay, okay, cool. That might come in handy later. What are we on the map actually? Right above us. That way. This is gonna be a little nostalgic seeing the base area location again. Not necessarily being able to see the base itself, but definitely seeing the base location. Okay. Bunch of raptors going in ham-fisted on a bunch of sheep and dodos, awesome. Oh! Nope, now they're after us. Shit. Go, 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 go. Oh wow, this is a very nostalgic location. Let me see if this is like the right location as well. It is. Oh man. Yeah, I remember building a battlement that spanned over there and went around over to where we had our keep, which was actually in this very little location here, over in this little corner. Yeah, over in this little corner here, I actually had a small keep sitting here, just completely overlooking the area below. Because down there is where we also tamed our first 2 Spinos right below the base here, which was awesome. Okay, let's get to building this base. Now, I definitely want bigger. 2x3, even right now as a starter base, is fine, but this is going to be permanent base location. So we definitely need something more permanent set up here. Get this out so I can get out more thatch, because thatch could have been an issue for the moment there. Now let's go here. 5, 10. There we go. Make it a 4x. Instead of a 2x3, we'll make it a 4x4. That's more fitting to something a little more permanent for our base compared to that to a measly 2x3. Here we go. And there it is. The foundations of our new base. There's that. One of those. We'll craft 10, 15. Yep, we'll craft 15. Oh, 10. Okay, well, we'll craft 10 walls here. Let's see how much of this 10 walls do. That's how much. So we need 5 more walls. So we're going to need another 5, 10, 15, 16 walls. Then we're going to need. So we're going to need about 5, 10. Let's go to wood for a ramp. And now we'll go back to our walls segment. Go back to our structure stuff. Because we're also going to actually make this a 2-story tall structure, 2-floor tall structure, so yeah. So let's go and do that. And walls are up. Doors in. Let's set up our ramp onto that ceiling there. Now let's go and set the perimeter ceiling, which will just be acting as a placeholder so I can go up top when you build. And now we need a second ramp. That's fine. And we'll go back to stone. Yep, more stone stuff. Got now 5 ceilings. We'll go to wood here. Yep, the issue is wood itself now. Okay, that's fine. I'll break with that. And look at that. Now we can get up to the roof of our new base. And there it is. The humble beginnings of our new base. Once I get everything else in place here, then I will be ending the video, guys. So, yeah. Now, I definitely enjoy this. I definitely enjoy making content like this. And those are in place. That is in place. Let's see. Actually, let's go get more wood for the base. So I can set up storage, dump my inventory, and then we'll call it a night. Also, I gotta set up like a little, actually, yeah, we'll set up a little porch area right here in front of the base. 1, 2, 3 of those, and a ramp. I'm gonna go storage here. 1, 2. And then go, it's nice, a little 1x1 ramp, 1x3 ramp porch there. You know, wraparound porch, but it will be soon. And here is our storage. Also, one way I've actually figured out how to utilize storage and save space in a base is doing it like that. This saves a little bit of base space there. Let's go to, well, first let's dump the meat first. There now. Then we'll dump everything else into there. Or, well, part of everything else, I guess. Okay. That's alright. Well, that's what I'm gonna call it, folks. Y'all have a good night, be safe, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.